one strikeout away from cashing that parlay last night. Unbelievable. If you were on the Discord, it was a sweat, but shit happens. So we appreciate you back with us on Monday. We got the work week started on Easter Sunday. If you celebrate, then hopefully you had fun with friends and family. If not, then you were working with us. We're right back today. So you can hit the thumbs up button. That would be lovely. And look, we would also want you to get your keyboards ready to go here. Any comments you have along the way, we welcome them by all means. Let's start in the late game. Let's go super late and then work backwards here. All right. And as you see, there's actually a little edge with the San Francisco Giants on the money line. Now, we're not going to take them on the money line. We're going to take them on the run line. And the big reason is I don't trust James Paxton. The Dodgers didn't even trust James Paxton. The guy didn't even make the trip to Korea. All right. So stop right now. He's been banged up the last 2 years. He's lucky to be on this roster. The Dodgers all of a sudden fall off the cliff when you look at how deep or lack of depth the rotation goes when you get deeper into it. James Paxton isn't scaring anybody on this Giants team, and that's exactly what San Francisco needs. It's just a little opening, just a little spot there where they can generate some runs. That's been a problem in this early start of the season, the 4 games so far. I still think San Fran is live to make the playoffs, still think San Fran is a wild card team. But I also think as you look at this, the Dodgers all of a sudden are not what we, even with those 2 games in Korea, they're not kind of what we expected, which is just domination and steamrolling everybody. That's not going to happen tonight. I think there's great value if you wanted to bet at Bet Rivers, the Giants at 2-1. You see that you're or plus 210, pardon me. You see that you're beating the true odds of plus 200. This is rare on a money line in any of the big sports to get this type of edge here, 3.5% edge. I would absolutely suggest you put a half unit on the Giants plus 210 with this edge to win it. We are just adding them to the run line. We're just taking that and adding that as our first leg, making sure that we're taking advantage, of course, of the Dodgers side of this. We're looking at Paxton being victimized. We're looking at the Giants being able to manufacture some runs here, not necessarily just Matt Chapman smashing the baseball. That's going to be really good for San Fran. No issue here playing in LA. That's fine. Familiar face, familiar foe, familiar team, all that good stuff there. All right. So our first leg is the San Francisco Giants. And you can see here, just looking at that edge, it's insane. Now, I'll tell you about this, and I'll show you why it's working. 20% off. You can use code SHANDER. You're going to get the Discord, the expert picks, the EV bets, the parlay builder, all of it. And I'll show you before we get out of here how this sucker is working and why I'm up over 40 units in the month of March alone. Now, let's go see what we have here. Marco Gonzalez. We're building this on FanDuel today. Marco Gonzalez under 3.5 total Ks. Pittsburgh's starter today at Washington. Well, it's the Washington. Now, slow down now. Slow down. They've got to win. 2 teams in that division yet to have a win. The Washington Nationals have a win. Now, Pittsburgh is going to be really good. And I think the fact that they're strong so far from a defensive standpoint, you look at Marco Gonzalez, and this is not a guy that will go deep into this game. I don't think that he's going to have the stuff, nor am I confident in his ability to pitch to contact successfully. So that's another part of this too. You're going up against Mackenzie Gore. I'm not really worried about that on the other side here. What I'm worried about is just strikeouts. And Gonzalez has a 15.8% K rate. X batting average of 288, and the X WOBA was up to 349 last year. Washington or not, this is a struggle for Marco Gonzalez. And at minus 130, we're getting a little edge. So there it is. Plus 226 is your parlay that we just built. Okay. San Fran plus 1.5 on the run line. It's a parlay, folks. And Marco Gonzalez, Pittsburgh starter, under 3.5 Ks at minus 130. That's plus 226 right there. Plus 226 at FanDuel. Now, let's say you want to join BetMGM because I have links here. I have links for Bet365. 21 or older, gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. So what you could do is sign up below at both BetMGM and Bet365. Put this parlay in each of those places. Bet 365, put $5 down, you're going to get $1.50 back. And for BetMGM, and I've already done the hard work here for you. You can put up to $1,500 and get it all back in bonus bets if it misses. Now, I plan on hitting this plus 221 MLB parlay, so you might as well jump in now. 1, 5, 10, 15. That's pretty good right there. 4,800, including the stake. Now, you don't have $1,500. That's okay. You can put 100, 200, and what have you. It's still going to bring back some money there. Okay. So that's BetMGM. More importantly, this is the parlay. Giants plus 1.5. Marco Gonzalez under 3.5 Ks. Look, I mentioned what's going on here with OddsShopper. You can use code SHANDER and get 20% off. That would be fantastic. Up 47 units thanks to OddsShopper in March. In March. Between the books and prize picks, 47 units. This is what it looked like. Look, not every day is green, but way more green days than not. You give me 21 green days out of 31 days betting, I'll take that every single second. And look, I didn't even have to smash 500 bets a day. Pretty easy stuff right here. And that's why we give you 20% off just for using code SHANDER. You can sign up below. Just wanted to show you this shit's working, man. That's all.